My name is Diana Winter, owner of Winter Meditation. You are about to learn something remarkable. How just calling a timeout will change your life. Did you know, in the moments of life that matter most people will not make decisions that are authentic and in alignment with their true self. You see, there is an overwhelming science that shows that your brain will kill your chances to make the choices that you really wish to make in order to protect you. Now you may be asking, protect me from what? Let me tell you. Your brain is trying to protect you from feeling the similar painful experiences of past traumas and fears. There's an old saying, in this battle between your heart and your brain, the heart always wins. Your brain is just trying to protect your heart from feeling pain again. So when moments of destiny come along and your gut feelings tell you to act or not to act, you will choose to ignore your gut feelings and play it safe by running away from your opportunity, or you will cling to past negative or undesirable behaviors. This doesn't just happen once in a while, it happens constantly throughout your day, throughout your lifetime. This causes tremendous unbalance and stress within your body. The effects of constantly being in a state of stress, anxiety, and fear is overwhelming, and it is the reason for 90% of illnesses and diseases in the world. Now, I have good news for you. It doesn't have to continue like this anymore. When you call a timeout, you change your emotional, physical, and mental reaction from fight, freeze, or flight mode into an authentic expression of who you really want to be in the moment it matters most to you. In fact, it's the only way to manifest effortless change in your life. Now you may be asking, what do I mean by a timeout? It is relatively simple. Here's my definition. A timeout is a short pause, a moment where space is created between stimulus and response. It is a space where you can let go, reconnect within, and recenter. Think of it like a micro rest and recovery period where you check in with yourself throughout your day. The effect of a timeout is the reconnection with your true self. Taking control over your fears and anxieties and exercise freedom to choose a response to your external demands that are in line with your principles and centered with your true nature. You can learn more about this in depth in my book. You will learn the story about the timeout effects in my life, what it is, how it works, and how it transformed the lives of people around the world. The timeout technique I teach is easy to learn, and it is incredibly impactful. It's the secret to healing and effortless change. Once you learn it, you can start doing it immediately. It will empower you to be authentic in how you show up in life and be present in your body, loving who you are, while engaging in your life with passion and meaning. Use it once, and you will have the experience to fall back to whenever you need. I created the timeout technique at a time in my life when everything was falling apart, and I mean everything. My health, my finances, my career, and self-esteem was unbearably low. When I started using it years ago, I was sure the science was right, but I wasn't sure it would work for me. My problem seemed to be so big that I couldn't get out of my bed to face my reality each day. I had no idea that I had developed a powerful metacognition technique that would change everything about my life, relationships, how I feel about myself, my work performance, and how I now recover from stressful situations. That's how I discovered the timeout effect, and I used it to heal my emotional breakdown, my stress, and my anxieties. What happened to me since I discovered this timeout technique is unreal. It not only got my power back, but it shook up my entire life and my family's and friends' lives too. I've gone from fearing my own dreams and the stress it puts on me to starting my own business and helping others to heal and reconnect with their true self. From fighting to change negative habits in my marriage to celebrating our victories. I've seen enormous progress in healing my past traumas, and I've learned to process my anxieties and insecurities. I've never felt more in control, happy, and free. I couldn't have done it without the Timeout Effect. The Timeout Effect changed everything by teaching me one thing: how to change effortlessly. Using this technique, I replaced my tendencies to overthink my long to-do lists, the huge workload of accomplishing my goals, the fear of making a mistake, and take action with a calmness and confidence within. I used the timeout technique to master self-monitoring, being more present in the moment and productive. I learned to love and accept myself as I am, while I worked on transcending the emotional and psychological limitations of my past that were always blocking me. The Timeout Effect can do the same for you. That's why I'm so excited to share it with you. In the book, you will learn the story behind the Timeout Effect, what it is, why it works, and the compelling science to back it up. You will learn how to use it to manage your anxiety, turn your fears into strength, be more productive at work, be more empathetic in your relationships, become an authentic, self-driven leader, and learn how to experience real happiness and well-being. And that's not all. The book has many proofs from written testimonies of people just like you from around the world whose lives were changed by the timeout technique and are making some amazing things happen. I may have discovered it, but it's not just my story to tell. The diverse experience from these stories shared in the book will help to show just how limitless the Timeout Effect is in its capacity to change and transform your life. We often try to change our lives, whether it's our health, our relationships, or our career, but trying to change our habits. Maybe you've tried diet, working out, taking time management classes, or an online relationship course. All of these things aim at changing your actions and behavior, which leaves you feeling frustrated when you fall back into your old ways, and you never end up seeing the change you want. That's because we're trying to make a change from the outside and not from within. Effortless change starts when you reconnect with your true self. And once you do that, you become aware of your negative patterns. You begin to understand your negative behaviors and gain inner wisdom to make better choices in the moment. We all have this habit of always caring about everyone else, but not ourselves. Let's stop talking about what we should do and let's start doing it. Order my book today and let's go on this new road together.